What's going on, you guys? The Keith Carnes here. Yes, the braids are gone, in case you saw the videos where I had braids in my hair. And welcome to the 29th episode of Is It Real? Now, this episode comes just from my brain working. I was thinking, what should I upload next? My uploads have been very unsuccessful lately. Lately, they've been getting like 3 views, which is really heartbreaking. Because those last few videos I did, I put a lot of work into. But what can you do? At least it was fun to. It was honestly fun to make them, and for the people that viewed them, I'm sure they were entertaining. Nevertheless, I thought, what better way to potentially get some viewers back, and draw new viewers, than to bring back my most successful series ever, Is It Real? So we're gonna hit it off with 29th, the final episode in the 20s before we hit 30. So I thought I'd make it a cool one. So in this episode of Is It Real, number 29, as you see, is the theory that Hitler, Adolf Hitler, the dictator of Nazi Germany, indeed escaped death and never committed suicide with his wife, Eva Braun. So hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and let's get it underway. Now, Adolf Hitler was believed to have committed suicide in April of 1945, and people believe that Hitler committed suicide, and that's what we've been told. However, there has never been a body produced to prove this theory, so to speak. And some people believe that the Fuhrer honestly escaped certain death, capture, whatever. Some people believe he escaped and went on to live a life until he died of natural causes or something else. Very interesting, to say the least, because history has always shown Hitler shooting himself. You know, movies like the great movie from, I believe, 2004, if I'm not mistaken, Downfall, has shown Hitler as, you know, committing suicide with his wife, Eva Braun. So people have often wondered, was it true that Hitler actually committed suicide? Or did Hitler actually escape? And were we just told this because they wanted the war to truly be over? Because if it was out that Hitler escaped, then, you know, they'd have to deal with a manhunt and all this. And yeah, I mean, you would think that, you know, they would want to find him, but not necessarily. I mean, maybe they were just like, yeah, fuck it. You know, the war's over. We were told he committed suicide, so we're just gonna buy it. Like I said, it is interesting. It is kind of... Fucking fans making noise. It is kind of interesting when you really put into perspective that, yeah, it is very, very possible that Hitler did escape certain death, that he did make it out. It is possible. What do I think about it? You know, it's a tough one. A big part of me believes he did commit suicide, because it was just almost like it was a Nazi rule, like an unwritten rule. I don't know, it might have been written somewhere, I may not know that, but it's like an unwritten rule that if you ever get captured, or you're going to be captured, off yourself. I mean, Heinrich Himmler did it, and countless Nazis did it, and supposedly, at least, Hitler did it. I mean, you know, Hitler even poisoned his 2 fucking dogs. That just shows you what would be the word for it? The mental state that Hitler was. I mean, it was in. I mean, he was truly a psycho. I mean, come on, look what he was responsible for. Do I really need to, you know, try to sell you on that he was a psycho? Obviously, he was. It goes without saying. But no, I think it is an interesting topic. 1945 to 2014, we've never had any real proof that Hitler was ever killed or ever died, period. Now, obviously, he would be dead today. It's impossible for him to be alive, because I believe he'd be in like his 120s. So, obviously, Hitler is definitely dead regardless of when he died. But when he died is the question. Did he die in April 1945 from a self-inflicted gunshot, or did Hitler escape and the Nazis that allowed themselves to be captured or whatever, did they make this up to protect him and let him live a normal life after the war? Maybe, and if that is the case, did Hitler even try to sell them on the story that, maybe Hitler told them, look, we're fucked, we've lost the war, but, I'm going to escape, you tell them I killed myself, and Germany will rise again. The Third Reich is not dead. Who knows? I mean, if Hitler wanted to escape, the Nazis knew they really didn't have to take orders from the Führer anymore, because he was fucked. I mean, Hitler had nothing to do to continue fighting. Hitler had been defeated at this point. And who knows? I mean, do I think Hitler escaped death? I think it's possible. Do I think he went on to live a life under cover? It's possible, but the thing about Hitler is he's a very recognizable guy. I mean, if you look at people around the world, it's not every day that you see anybody that even remotely resembles Hitler. Hitler was a very distinctive looking person. But it's possible. I mean, if he grew like a full beard for the rest of his life, or if he shaved off his infamous mustache, which is probably the first thing he did if he did escape death, maybe he would look different. Maybe if he shaved his head or grew his hair long like a hippie, like me, maybe if he joined the hippie clan, I don't know. But one thing I do know 100% certain is that we really don't know. And that's what really makes this a very, very interesting topic. I mean, I could talk about this forever, about the very countless possibilities of where he went, how he escaped, blah, 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 blah. But honestly, my opinion on this, I have to just say I'm undecided. I really can't make a solid opinion. I can't really make an honest, I can't really form, that's what I'm trying to say, I can't really form an honest opinion on this one, because where's the evidence that he's dead? Where's the proof? There really isn't any, not that I know of. Now they've claimed that at one time they thought that they found like fragments of his skull, but it turned out that it did not only did it not belong to Hitler, but it belonged to a woman. So that definitely wasn't Hitler, and it wasn't Eva Braun. His double was killed, and they thought that was Hitler at first, but it wasn't. So, yeah, I mean, with the lack of evidence, it really makes you wonder: is Hitler? Well, he's not now, but did Hitler live past 1945? Did he escape and get to live a normal life after all the atrocities he was responsible for? I don't know. So, what says you? Do you believe that Hitler escaped, and if so, where do you think he went? I mean, you guys can tell me your opinion all day and all night. I love hearing other people's opinions. Somebody might have a better explanation than I can ever have for this, but it's definitely an interesting topic nonetheless, and it's definitely fun to talk about. So, I'm going to wrap it up here. It's about all I really have to say on the topic for now. Don't want to draw out too much, just thinking about all the, possibilities. So, as always, you guys, this is Vicky Carnes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think it goes without saying that I'm not a Nazi supporter. I'm not a neo-Nazi. I have long hair, for Christ's sake. I do not support Nazism. I think Hitler was disgusting, and what he did was disgusting, and the Nazis were an embarrassment to the human race. So there you go. That's my opinion on the Nazis a little bit. So anyway, guys, once again, this is Keith Carnes. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you thought in the comments below, and I will see you guys when I make another video, which is, who knows, whenever I have more stuff. Send me some suggestions. Just kidding. See you guys later. Peace.